Hello, everybody. This is Bob Anderson, and today is February 21st, 2025. Um, just quick update on the week. I think I've told you guys in the past my objective right now. We're going to kind of talk about that up here in a minute. But my objective right now is to just continue to work on consistency and over a weekly time frame. So my objective is to make $1,000 a week. Last week, I think it was $1,400, for example. This week was a shortened week. I didn't trade on Monday because it was President's Day. I'm not going to trade even if the market's got limited hours or something. That's insanity. It's just insanity. But anyways, so on Monday, I took several trades and I made $615. I'm just going to go over the dollar amounts for a second. Wednesday was FOMC day. I really didn't have much focus on that. I think I made $45 or something like that, $50. I think I took one winner, two losses, something like that. But it was a net of like $50. Thursday, I made exactly $296. One trade, wing, $300, less commissions, $296. And then I was done. And then today it's 106. One trade went up, came back down, hit where my stop is, $106. So what does that add up to? I think that adds up to $1,000. Hold on here. 615, 45, 396, 106. $1,062. So I hit the objective with one less day of trading because we didn't have trading on Monday. So I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. So, and every day was was a winning day, no less. That was good. I was pretty limited on my trading on Wednesday because of FOMC day. I think honestly yesterday, which was Thursday, the trade that made me my money was actually in the afternoon. I really didn't. I was busy in the morning, kind of, and all that kind of stuff, and then I just happened to look over its chart, and I saw an NQ trade setting up, and it went zing zing, and I was like, oh shit, that's me. Bing, I'm in, I'm out, $300. So, anyways, what I want to talk about quickly because I want to talk about a couple things. Just quickly, I was a little bit out of commission this past week, really bad. Friday last week, a week ago Friday, I took my dogs for a walk. I'm still struggling a little bit with this. I took my dogs for a 5 mile walk. I was halfway through that walk and I had a really bad fall. Hit my head on a rock, hit my back. I mean, the terrain was terrible because of the weather, but I got these two dogs that are just penned up wanting to go for walks. And anyways, I laid there on the ground for a while and I was in a lot of pain. I couldn't, I had lost some breath. Like I got the wind knocked out of me. My head hurt, that kind of stuff. But I felt okay until about Sunday, which had been 2 days later. All of a sudden, I was starting to have really bad back spasms. So for this, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I've been on some medication for back spasms. No, not any opioids. I would just go right through this if I had to have opioids. So it kind of limited me to my ability to just sit here. I mean, I'm telling you, I think it was FOMC day. I mean, I literally was sitting here looking at the charts and there was tears rolling down my face. I think it was FOMC day. I just, So, anyways, long story short, I didn't put any videos out or anything because it just was a rough week. I feel better today, but I still feel I can't turn. I can't turn. I have to. If you'll notice this whole video, go back and look. I'm moving my chair. I'm not moving me. But anyway, so what I want to talk about then is just a couple things about the sequence of this YouTube channel. I posted a video back in August of 2022 because I had this trading strategy that I know works because I go back and look at it. I can see it works. But what was in between the years here was what was not working. Okay. And so I felt like if I just took the trades and then put them out on YouTube, I would be accountable to people. And I'm trading evaluation accounts with Apex. So, the account cost $15 or whatever. I mean, I just wasn't taking the stuff seriously. The level of seriousness that if you're going to be successful doing this, you truly have to possess. You have to possess patience, serious intentions. This is not easy. So, that's part of this YouTube channel also is I try to instill to everybody, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This YouTube channel doesn't talk about that stuff. This YouTube channel talks about the realities of my trials and tribulations to try to do some of the things that I have done with my trading journey so far. Way back in the day, I used to be the guy that was going to every trading room and buying every freaking software package and using all these different gurus, strategies, and just losing. And I'm being honest when I say this, losing hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I couldn't, I had lost my business, which was what got me so far into trading because I was, I've always been in the housing industry and we had the great financial crisis caused by our own fucking government. So anyways, and therefore I started looking for trading to subsidize, to figure out my life, to figure out how to survive. And I didn't fare well. I feel like I'm pretty intelligent and I'm definitely really good at looking at charts, in my opinion. So I don't know if it was the gurus or it was me, or it was just the fact that I think a lot of the gurus like to spend their time not necessarily portraying the real grit of being a trader. And maybe most of them aren't even really traders. I don't know. Quite a few of them still exist today that I used to sit there and hone my hat on back in 2009, 10, that time frame. So when I held myself accountable by starting this channel in August 2022, what came out of it was people started watching and asking me questions. And I felt like, oh shit, because I wasn't out on YouTube portraying that this is a grand scheme solution to the world of trading at all. It was me going through a trading journey. So I feel it's important to just kind of go over the trading journey itself so that you can have a taste of reality. Okay, at least on how the trading journey has gone for me with my strategy. Okay, and where did I come up with this strategy? Again, from staring at charts for hours and hours and hours and hours, and noticing big swings at this time and this and that and all that kind of stuff. And I created all these lines, which are in the description below, of how my charts are set up. I did all that myself. I had to finally just throw away all the guru garbage and start all over. Anyways, so let's just quickly talk about the progress of since this channel started in August 2022 and where I am currently right now and where I want to go. because I believe where I want to go is where most people that are watching this channel and follow what it is I talk about are probably trying to go themselves. Okay. So this is it. I started, after I started the channel, because I created the channel and I put the trades out there and whatnot, I started passing my evaluations multiple times, and I put the real way. And what I mean by the real way is not that pass in a day garbage that causes you to trade in ways that you really would not trade if you were trading real money. Well, not if you want to have that money longer than, a week. So I started passing evaluations, trading the real way. I did it the hardest way of them all, in my opinion, is with the ES. Back in those days, in August, September of 2022, the ES was getting some good continuation rotations and that kind of stuff. And I was like, okay, listen, I get in, it goes. If it doesn't, I'm out. And I would take, I'd take a half a dozen to 10 trades a day, just trying to get to where I eked out, say $250. Then I started receiving payouts, and I had a net gain between buying evals and buying PA accounts and all that stuff. I had a net gain in both 2023, 2024. I did not in 2022. Even though I got a payout in 2022, by the way, after I started this channel, that wasn't, I don't think I had a net gain that year. I think I probably had a wash. I don't proclaim a net gain, but I did have a net gain in 2023, 2024. In 2024, I went live. I finally decided, between all the hoopla going on around, with this prop firm and that prop firm, and and all these people out there saying Apex is going out of business and Listen, folks, I find it comical. I'm a CPA. I have a license hanging on the wall right over here. Okay. I find it comical. People go out and put YouTube videos saying Apex is going out of business. And in the same video, they show the millions, and I mean millions of dollars that they're making on a monthly basis. How the hell are you going out of business? Anyways, point of even mentioning the fact that they make millions of dollars a month is that if you use them for the right reasons and you patient and you do the things, it's a great way, in my opinion, to get the bugs out of your trading before you do this right here, before you go live. And I went live October, November, somewhere in there. It took a while because I had to get my license key redone for Ninja. And I mean, it just took me, I probably had a down time of like 2 weeks or whatever, just getting everything set up and then getting my checking account linked to their freaking system. And, anyways, but anyways, they got it all done and started trading live money. And so, because I have the memory of a freaking snapping turtle, I'm just going to tell you I'm just going to tell you the things I do remember. So what I do remember is I started off with a $5,000 balance that I got from my payouts from Apex. And then I ran that balance up to plus $5,000 twice between then and now. And I took payouts, from Ninja, just had them wire the money back. Now, it's a little different with Ninja. If it's in your account or it's been wired to you, it doesn't really matter. For tax purposes, it's the same. So, like, it's not like Apex. If you don't disperse the money, it's not on your taxes yet, type thing. So, but it is with a live account. It's your account. So, that's why I can't remember when the increments were. I can't remember if it was a taxable event in 2024 or not. I don't remember. But and as of right now, February 21st, 2025, I'm up $2,700. I'm looking at my account right here. I'm up $2,700 towards another $5,000. Okay. So that's where I'm at. Where am I mentally, emotionally, and all that in terms of my trading journey? Well, my struggle right now, and I think one of the things that comes from, I don't know, maybe prop firms, is I just, when you have a trailing drawdown, it has a tendency to kind of screw you up mentally if price goes up and then comes back. It goes against your trailing drawdown and things like that. So I have struggled where I am at currently. I'm picking good trades for the most part and whatnot, but I'm struggling to let my trades go to target, the real targets, the targets that I sit here and discuss on this channel. When I sit here and go, okay, if it rotates here, then it should go here, and then we'll go over a few candles, and holy shit, it did do that. I'm struggling with that, and I think part of it is because I have this mental thing about coming on this YouTube channel and saying, okay, I made my $1,000 this week, i.e., what we're doing today at my $1,065 that I made. Okay. One of the things I've started it 2 weeks ago, and I have the results right here in front of me. I've started sim trading where I get in, I put my stop in, I put my target in, and I just stop looking at it. This past week, I did that in 4 days and made $2,500 on my sim account. $2,500, 24 or 25. It's clumped in with my live account for my trade results for the week. So I'm not exactly sure because I can't remember. It's right at $2,500, which is pretty good. Why do I bring this up? I bring this up because there's two directions to go with where my trading is right now. One is to be content, which there's nothing wrong with this. One is to be content with Dickin and Duncan and, making $1,000 a week, which, by the way, is going to be more than sufficient to supplement myself when I retire, because I don't want to work all day. I wouldn't mind. I enjoy trading. I like seeing patterns, and I like taking trades, and I like, maybe making a few bucks. It's exciting. You know what I mean? It was exciting on Tuesday when I made $615. It's exciting. It is exciting. It's like flipping over a rock and there's a freaking Easter egg, So anyways, but at the same time, my trading might have another level to it if I can learn to handle the mental part of the bigger trades. The problem with sim trading is it's easy for your mind to walk away from what's going on. Does that make sense? That's part of the problem with prop firm trading too. I mean, before I started this channel, again, like I said, before August of 2022, if I just bought a PA account for, I don't know, not a PA, an eval for, $15, did I really give a crap about that account? Costs a lot more than $15 to even have the data for a month. So, in my world, as a person who's traded live accounts before, hell, I'm ahead of the game. So, anyways, what I'm trying to work on for myself is to try to, because there's two ways to do this. I can either continue to stay profitable, win rate wise, and trade exactly the way I'm trading right now. But just increase my my contract size. So instead of one contract on the NQ, for example, maybe two, or gold two, or something like that, to get me to, instead of $1,000, $2,000 a week. Or is it taking bigger transitional trades, like you see, like I see sitting right, like I see one right here in the NQ, and getting in it, seeing where you're starting from, and seeing where I think we're going, especially after you get past all the noise in the morning, and just letting the trend go there. And then in the NQ, man, it doesn't take many trades with one contract to get $2,000 in a week. I mean, it really doesn't. And even gold, like there was one right here in gold earlier today. Here was the entry. I did it in my sim account. The entry was here. The exit was here. How much was that? I guess that wasn't much. It was $480. All right, $480, one trade. It was, the problem was, the problem with that trade, the one I'm talking about now, is it was long. The trade was long, and there was no target. There was no target. Sometimes there's a clear target to see, like it's the previous day, overnight open or something along those lines. This trade here didn't have a target, so I guess I just put it at 50 ticks. Anyways, but I let it go, and it did its thing, and it hit. I mean, it had a punch and a bump and all that kind of stuff along the way. But the trade took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, it took 7 minutes. Actually, that's not too bad in gold in the afternoon for 50 ticks. That's actually not bad. Anyways, so I just don't know where I'm going right now. I know what's working, and I'm going to continue to sim for bigger trades, and I'm going to talk about some of those in some future videos about some of the bigger trades that I'm trying to take. But keep in mind, until I tell you otherwise, if I pull one up and I show it in a video and it's one of the bigger trade type things, it's going to be in sim. I'm going to show it to you in sim because I'm still working on transitioning from sim to live mentally by getting my mind to see rinse, wash, repeat. I think that's what gives me the comfort level on certain trades, to not have the anxiety that comes with being in the trade, is rinse, wash, repeat, if that makes sense. Anyways, that's my video for today. I'm sorry I didn't do any videos about charts. But anyways, I will do some videos next week about charts, as long as I don't fall on a sheet of ice again and almost kill myself. But anyways, I hope everybody has a good day, and I hope that you get something out of this. Again, I'm trying to be transparent of the timeline of my journey to get to where I'm at, so that you can determine yourselves if this timeline fits in your timeline of what it is you're trying to do. And if so, maybe what I do will work for you. I don't charge you anything to watch the video. Everybody have a good day. Bye.